So earlier we discussed lines in the sketch menu, but there are a lot more commands to learn. So there are many different shapes in the sketch menu, and we will start with the rectangle. So as you can see, there are three different types of rectangle. The 2-point rectangle is the simplest and the most common one that you will be using. You simply click on a point, you drag it, and then you click on another point. And as you can see here, you have a rectangle. I can define a length. This can be 225 millimeters. And I can define this as 10 centimeters. As you can see, the shape is still undefined because it is not linked to any point. Now let's say I don't necessarily want to make it connected to the origin. Instead, what I can do is I can define its distance from the origin. So let's say this can be 90 millimeters and the height can be 50 millimeters. And as you can see, this is fully defined. Now shapes make a lot of things easier. Instead of having to create 4 lines, I could have just made a rectangle. Now when creating a rectangle, I can simply select the key R and choose which rectangle I want. Another common type of rectangle is a center rectangle. So over here what we can do is create a rectangle centered at the origin. I can define it. And if I want to make this a square, I can set the both sides to be equal. And as you can see, this is fully defined it without me having to give a dimension to the bottom face. The final type of rectangle is a 3-point rectangle. This is a less commonly used rectangle, but it is very useful if you need to create one at an angle. With this, you select 2 points and then you can create a rectangle perpendicular to those. Although rectangles are useful, they can still be created from lines. A circle, however, cannot. To create a circle, you can select the tool or simply press C. A center diameter circle is the simplest. You can simply click on the origin point and then select the diameter. You can even type in a dimension before you decide the shape. This might make things faster if you already know what dimensions you need it to be in. Much like the rectangle, there are many different types of circles. As you can see over here, there is a 2-point circle which simply connects 2 points, creating a diameter. We also have a 3-point circle with which you select 2 points and then you can rotate the circle accordingly. This creates a circle that ensures all 3 points lie on the circumference. Now you can also look at the different types of circles by going to the menu. Over here you can see there are other types of circles such as a 2-tangent circle and a 3-tangent circle. These would require pre-existing geometry to be created. So let's do that. I'll create 2 lines here. And now I'll create a circle. And I'll make sure it's a 2-tangent circle. Click on this line and I'll click on this line. And now I can scale a circle that will always be tangent to these 2 lines. If I want to create a 3-tangent circle, it's equally simple. Let's say I have a triangle over here. Let me fully define it. and I wish to create a circle that was tangent to all three faces of the triangle. I can click on circle, 3 tangent circle, and simply select the 3 edges. And as you can see, it's a fully defined sketch.